I know we're still in the first round of the playoffs, but a lot of exciting things have happened so far, so let's break it all down. Right up here, we got OKC Memphis. OKC, the first two games, absolutely cruising, just dominating performances and clearly looked like the better team. Last night, a little bit of a different story. OKC was down 29 and ended up coming back. That was an amazing playoff comeback victory. But at the same time, I hope Ja Morant's okay. That played a little bit into it as well. Next, we got Nuggets Clippers right over here in the West, and this is one of the more exciting storylines because it's pretty much Jokic versus the Clippers, and the Clippers absolutely dominated last night, and they put up a really, really solid team performance. It was Kawhi, Harden, Norman Powell, and Ivica Zubac, all of them combined for 80 points, and when the Nuggets only score 83, that's a recipe for success. And if Kawhi is playing like playoff Kawhi, I expect the Clippers to definitely get past the Nuggets. Next, we're moving on to Minnesota LA. The series is tied at 1-1, but I still feel like Minnesota has the advantage moving forward. That front court domination that they're able to display is something that I don't think LA can really deal with. It's just a really tough situation when Jackson Hayes is your team's best rim protector. It's going to lead to Naz Reid and Julius Randle and guys like Jaden McDaniels having some really stellar offensive performances. Next, we're moving on to Rockets Warriors, and this is a series that's also tied at 1-1. And I would have said pre-Jimmy Butler injury that the Warriors had the advantage and had the momentum, but this injury changes everything. Not having that second closer, not having that additional offensive threat and additional veteran presence, that's really what was giving the Warriors the edge over this really young athletic Rockets team. And of course, Steph Curry's still going to be a handful to deal with. He always is. But not having that second closer, that second additional dual threat guy, yeah, that's going to be tough for him. And now we are moving on to the East. Up over here, we have Cleveland, Miami. I'm not going to touch on this series too much because I think Cleveland is really doing what they're supposed to do. But last game, game two, they were in a little bit of a scare in that second half. Miami actually outscored them. And it was one of those moments where Cleveland was looking a little bit shaky. It was one of those moments that made me feel like this is not the team that's going to get out of the East. But they are still a great basketball team and have a really good shot, but I just think Boston may slightly out-edge them in the future. Next over here, we got Bucks Pacers, and everyone was expecting this to be an exciting series given the past chippiness with these two franchises, but that's not really the case. Dame came back, he's not looking that good, and it looks like Giannis just can't will this Bucks team past this complete Pacers squad. And even on a night where Bobby Portis drops 28 and 12, it's just still not enough supporting cast to give Giannis the help he needs. And even if it was a close game, I trust Rick Carlisle to outcoach Doc Rivers. Just saying. Next over here, we got Knicks Pistons, and this has actually been my personal favorite series so far. This has been really back and forth. I actually don't have any idea who's going to win this. It really seems like New York has the upper hand, but Detroit is playing with such aggressiveness on both ends of the floor that I am not going to count them out. I was saying it before the series even started that Detroit just matches up well against the Knicks, and this is a series that could easily be Detroit up 3-0 if a few possessions go a different way. But last night, I feel like it was Karl Anthony Towns really stepping up because game two, he only had 10 points, didn't take a single shot in the fourth quarter, and now he stepped up big with a really big 30-piece, and it led to a victory. And last but certainly not least, we got Celtics Magic, and this is a series where I think this is an easy sweep. I really do like this Magic team moving forward. I think that they have a good young budding core with Paolo and Franz, but at the same time, this is a very complete Boston team who knows how to win in the playoffs, and even with Jason Tatum out with a wrist injury, this is still going to be an easy sweep for them.